Oh my god, you guys, what is up? Things are heating up in the world of Sentinels custom decks. I am proud to introduce the brand new Cauldron environment deck, Catchwater Harbor 1929. See my earlier video about Cauldron if you don't know exactly what that is. Catchwater Harbor is the first new deck in probably close to a year. We've gotten some teasing about other decks that are coming, but Matthew Bishop posted this one today, and I looked at the thread, read through the whole deck. It looks really neat, and that's saying something because I'm not a big fan of Cauldron environments, but this promises to be interesting. So I have rolled up a semi-random team of 2 Sentinels heroes and 2 Cauldron heroes. So we've got Extreme Tempest, since he was this week's unlock. We've got Titan, Bunker, and Impact, who's one of my favorites. And we're going to fight Omnitron. From what I know of the environment, it's, well, obviously it goes along with the 1929 set, if you will, the variants for heroes and villains. This is like the Harbor of Windmill City, which is another deck that somebody else has made that's not actually Cauldron related. I don't really know what Windmill City is. I'm sure somebody will tell me. But Omnitron starts us off by flipping, and he gets a drone thingy, and then he plays another card, and it's one of those. And the drone is going to hit the highest for 2, and that's Titan. Alright, Tempest. He'll do a little bit of cold damage, and it's early. He can risk drawing a card for 1 damage. That's just fine. Alright, what does Titan have? Okay, we're going to use Reversal. Titan deals a target 1 infernal damage. That's Omnitron. Redirect the next damage dealt by that target back to itself. If Titan form is in your trash, you may put it into play or into your hand. I unfortunately do not have Titan form at the moment, but we'll figure that out later. And then he'll go ahead and hit him for 2 damage. Oh yeah, that's 3 total off of that. He'll draw a card, and then that one energy damage is going to get redirected right back to Omnitron, so Titan gets off scot-free. Grenade launcher for Bunker, and do 2 to him, destroying the component, and 2 to the drone, destroying that, and that's it for him. Impact. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and play Decaying Orbit. When this card enters play, Impact deals a target 2 infernal damage, and at the start of your turn, you can destroy an ongoing to deal a target 2 projectile damage. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and use Force Blast. Impact deals a target 1 infernal damage. You may destroy a hero ongoing card to increase this damage by 2. So I'll destroy Decaying Orbit and hit Omnitron for 3. Alright, so Catchwater Harbor. I love that name. Catchwater Harbor. We start with Ominous Loop. This is an exciting card. This could be really bad too with Omnitron. The first time a one-shot card enters the trash each turn, move it beneath this card. Cards beneath this one are not considered in play. At the start of the environment turn, destroy this card and put all cards beneath it into play in the order they were placed there. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, I'm noticing a distinct lack of one-shots in the hero's hands right now. If we're unlucky, Omnitron's going to get all the benefit of that. But he flips back over for his turn. Oh, hey, look at that. Sedative Flechettes. So this is why Ominous Loop is not necessarily a great card. Alright, so he hits everybody for 5. Destroy all ongoings. And that goes under the Ominous Loop. And then we shuffle his trash, and he gets his component back. Alright, yeah, gonna do that. Go ahead and Thunder Strike him for 1. No further effects, but he can draw a card without worrying about it. One shot, one shot, one shot. Crap. I have nothing to take advantage of this, and it's going to fucking kill us if it goes off again. We're gonna lose all of our ongoings, number 1. Number 2, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna play Forbidden Archives. I'm gonna let Impact draw 2 cards, and Titan deals himself 2 damage. And that goes under the Ominous Loop. And then he'll hit, oh wait, and Titan takes 2 damage because he drew 2 cards. I did actually, I did shuffle his deck. Oh god. Titan will hit him for 2, and draw a card, and take a damage. Alright, well, I've got a one-shot here, but I don't want to play it because I'm supposed to be showing off the environment. Oh, crap. Play that, and deal him 2 damage. Draw a card, take a damage. Yeah, whatever he plays, he's gonna lose. Impact is going to take more damage. Spatial Finesse. So on this card, I just play, draw 2 cards, take 2 damage, destroy other copies of Spatial Finesse. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and Focus Blast him, draw 1 more card because why not? Alright, destroy this card. So, Sedative Flechettes. Well, at least Tempest took 1 less damage from that. That might actually matter. Forbidden Archives. Does anybody want to take 2 damage to draw cards and make Titan deal himself damage? No, I don't think they do. So that was off to a bad start. Tossix posted the thread and he's like, yeah, this might be the one card that's a little unbalanced. It's not necessarily unbalanced in the hero's favor. I think it's just fine. We get, ooh, the Unmoored Zeppelin. This is a transport. When this card enters play, it deals each target 2 projectile damage. Oh, cripes. At least that destroys the component. And then it has travel text. The travel text is increase all damage dealt by 1 until the start of the next environment turn. There is another card that lets you activate travel text, but we'll have to wait and see when that comes out. So there's a Zeppelin flying around, bumping into shit. Omnitron flips, he gets that, which sucks. And then he plays... oh, crap. I shouldn't have played that unit. Well, at least that didn't come back out. Let's go ahead and put him into a loop for a minute. Hit him for 2. Thunder poke him for 1. Okay, it's payback time. Increase damage dealt by Titan by 1 to non-hero targets that have dealt him damage since the end of his last turn. That includes Omnitron, because he played that set of the flechettes again. So he's going to hit Omnitron for 3, draw a card, and heal 1. Bunker's going to use his auxiliary power supply, draw a bunch of cards. I'm feeling like Gravitic Orb might be a good idea. That'll be useful next round. I'm going to play Gravitic Orb on Omnitron. Play this card next to a target, impact deals the target 2 infernal damage. When the target next to this card would deal damage, destroy this card and prevent that damage. And then he will Force Blast and just hit him for 1. So the Zeppelin at this point is not doing anything. Ooh, the Harbor Crane. This is an exciting card. It's got 5 hit points. Whenever this card is dealt damage by a target, move it next to that target. Increase damage dealt by the target next to this card by 1. When this card is destroyed, it deals the target next to it 5 melee damage. So there's a little bit of a trade-off with that. You have to be careful. Omnitron flips, and he plays the Adaptive Plating subroutine again. Shuffle his trash, and we get the drone back. Drone hits Titan for 2. So Titan has a +1 against him. Let's play Cleansing Downpour and heal everybody. Okay, I just thought of something cool. Reversal. Titan is going to deal the Crane 1 infernal damage, which means it moves next to him. The next time it deals damage, that damage is going to get turned back on itself, meaning that there's now no downside to having it next to you. Still don't have Titan form in my trash, though. Yeah, I'll go ahead and smack that guy for 3, make use of the payback time, draw a card, and heal. Flat Cannon. 3 damage to him, he is now immune to projectile damage, draw a card. Escape Velocity, you may destroy an ongoing card. Boop. Select up to 3 non-character targets in play with 2 or fewer HP. Place those targets on the bottom of their associated decks in any order. So goodbye, drone. Nobody liked you. I guess that was a bit of a waste to have Titan hit it, but whatever. And then I'll pop Omnitron for 1 and draw a card. Alright, this just in. When this card enters play, one player may discard 3 cards. If no card is discarded this way, play the top card of the villain deck. Yeah, I think Impact is going to discard 3 of his cards. Drop 3 cards, and then at the end of the environment turn, we destroy it. So basically, it's either dump some cards or the villain gets to go. Not too bad. Oh boy. Okay, so who are we going to protect? Lowest HP right now is Bunker, so he hits Bunker first, Gravitic Orb prevents it and is destroyed. Everybody else takes 5 damage. You know what? I actually forgot to increase Titan's damage, so technically that robot should have gone into the trash because he would have hit it for 4. And then we destroy all ongoings, so that's that and that. Okay, and then he plays another card. I was waiting for the other technological singularity. This hits the highest for 4, that's Bunker. Okay, time for Grievous Hailstorm again. And that hits the Crane too. I'm gonna play Payback Time. And Titan's gonna hit him for 2, 3, 4 with Payback Time. Swung a Crane at him. I'm going to go ahead and decommission hardware to pull back the grenade launcher. And then I'll go ahead and use that to do 2 and get rid of that. Alright, I think local microgravity is a good idea. Impact regains a hit points. First time impact be dealt damage each environment turn, prevent that damage. Power is he deals a target 3 sonic damage and destroys the card. Instead, he will just hit Omnitron for 1. The environment. Oh, you know what? Tempest hit the Crane, so it's on him now. So we'll just say he did that extra damage to Omnitron. Radio Plaza. Play with the top card of each deck face up. There's actually a reason to do this. It seems like kind of a strange thing, so let's see. There's Frightened Onlookers. That's not too bad. Oh, Gravitational Lensing. I've been looking for that. Another grenade launcher. Molten Veins. Oh, thank God. Lightning Slash. And a component. Okay. Damage dealt to hero targets is irreducible. Well, that doesn't matter too much right now. Start of the environment turn, destroy this card. It's a weird little thing, and there's a card in this deck that allows you to heal, and then you have to discard a number of cards, and if you discard any one-shots, you do something bad. So So this way you can be like, oh, there's a one-shot on top of my deck. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, oh yeah, he flips, plays that, which means that goes face up on top. This would also be really good for things like Wrecking Uppercut or Fumbling Fool, so you know what's going to end up in the trash. Speaking of which, shuffle his trash, and he gets another component, and that's it. Well, I could destroy some stuff. I think shielding winds would be a good idea, given the way this fight has been going. So he's dealing 1 extra damage. Okay, so 3 to him, and then he destroys the crane, and it deals itself 5 melee damage and is destroyed. Thank you, Titan. That's a fun interaction. And he gets that lightning slash, and his next card is going to be a vicious cyclone. Oh yeah, and he takes a damage, because his thing. Chaplain. Did Omnitron hit him? I don't remember now. No, he didn't. Okay, I'll go ahead and use the Chaplain. Deal 3 projectile damage, draw that Molten Veins. His next card is Titan Form, okay. And see, again, knowing that Titan Form is on top of my deck, I don't really have to play Molten Veins now. It would allow me to get Titan Form in and, you know, heal, but I could just leave it there and be like, yeah, I'll draw it next round. And he takes a damage because he drew a card, and then he heals because of payback time. Hey, ammo drop. That's a good idea. 3 damage to him, destroying both components. This is really neat, playing with cards face up like this. His next card is Adhesive Grenade. Cool. Alright, Accelerated Collision. Or impact deals a target 2 infernal damage. You may play a card. And see, now I don't have to play things like Hurled Obstruction, which reduces damage dealt by villain targets by 1 until the start of my next turn. He's probably not going to be dealing damage. So instead, go ahead and play Repulsion Field. Impact deals each non-hero target 1 energy damage. Well, could be better, but he gets some DR, and that's important. And then he will go ahead and smack Omnitron for 1, draw that Gravitational Lensing. And his next card is, looks like another Repulsion Field. Excellent. Alright, so start of the environment turn, destroy this card. And the Frightened Onlookers come out. They are civilians. They have 3 hit points. Whenever a target is dealt 4 or more damage from a single source, this card deals itself 1 projectile damage. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm sure we'll figure that out eventually. Start of the environment turn, 1 player may play a card. So if he plays Sedative Flechettes, they're gone. If not, very useful. That's it for the environment. The Omnitron flips. And he gets Railgun, and he gets another card play. Oh good. And he heals too. Right, Tempest does not have that +1 anymore. Tempest needs to be very careful or he's going to kill the onlookers. Okay. See, now I was going to play that Lightning Slash, but that's going to hurt the onlookers. This is a good card. It's like the civilian cards in Doc Thorath, but it's not nearly as annoying. Rather than these guys are going to die at any moment and you have to take the damage, instead it's you need to think about what you're doing. Alright, so I'll do that. I will poke him for 1. Alright, I'm going to play the Molten Veins anyway. Titan regains 2 hit points. That's kind of important. Search your deck and trash for a copy of the card Titan Form, put it in your hand, search your deck, shuffle it, play a card. So, that's Titan Form. Shuffle, play Titan Form. I could use the Chaplain to just outright destroy that. Nah, I don't have to do that, because he can do 3 projectile damage, and Bunker can do 3 projectile damage, and that's all we really need. Bunker is going to go into turret mode. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So, do 4 damage to that. Ooh, and they hit themselves for 1. Oh, I get it, because it's like a big impact hit, and there's probably shrapnel flying everywhere, so they're getting hit with the flying debris. Oh my god, that's a really thematic card, I love it. And then he'll use the grenade launcher to deal 3 damage. Not 41 damage. 3 damage to him, and that destroys this, and he draws 2 cards off of that. Oh yeah, Gravitational Lensing. On this card damage play, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck, replace 1 and discard the other. Okay, so we got a Repulsion Field, and Meditate. I will discard the Repulsion Field since I've already got one out. Increase damage dealt by impact by 1. And he will go ahead and use the Force Blast and hit Omnitron for 2. Alright, somebody can play a card. I'm going to play Misbehavior. Reveal the top 2 cards of my deck. I put 1 into play and the other into the trash. I think I'll put a Human Shield in the trash. Play Molten Veins, heal 2, and I can play a card. Obsidian Grasp. Deal a target 3 melee damage. Titan Form is in play. You may discard a card to search your deck and trash for a copy of the card Immolate. Play it next to that target. If you search your deck, shuffle it. I'm going to go ahead and discard that Hapless Shield and do exactly that. Yeah, one of the decks coming up is supposed to be this guy here, who is Titan's Nemesis. The first time this target deals damage each turn, it deals itself 1 fire damage. Oh, and he regains X HP, where X is 3 minus the number of cards revealed this way, so he heals 1, because I revealed 2 cards. Alright, that was the start of the environment turn. What do we got now? Left Behind. Uh-oh. Play this card next to the hero with the second lowest HP, that is Bunker. If the last villain character target is reduced to 0 HP by a target other than that hero, or if that hero is incapacitated, they are stuck in the past and the heroes lose. Game over. So this is a takeoff on Lost in the Past from Silver Gulch. I like it, it's thematic. I'm probably going to destroy the hell out of it on Tempest's turn. Just because. Alright, Omnitron flips. There's a reason I'm fighting him, and that's because I knew this fight was going to go for a little while at least. This is round 8, it looks like. So he gets into the healing drone, and he gets into the healing drone. So he's going to heal 3 and 3, and the Immolate is not doing anything. Once again, I got to be careful with that Lightning Slash. Well, I did say I was going to use Flash Flood, so I'll use Flash Flood, get rid of Left Behind, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. And then I will Thunder Poke Omnitron and draw a card. What does he have left in his hand? Combat Pragmatics. Okay. A non-hero card enters play, you may destroy this card to use a power now. Its power is Titan, regains 3 hit points. Go ahead and use the Chaplain, hit that guy for 3, draw a card. Alright, Bunker, first power, 4 damage. The onlookers hit themselves. And then he'll do 3 to him and 3 to that, and he draws 2 cards off of that because he's awesome. That was 3 cards. He only draws 2, guys, come on. Alright, Impact is going to play Meditate. Oh, I love this card. Card enters play, draw a card. Ha ha ha. I'll go ahead and use Force Blast and hit him for 2, and then I will destroy Meditate to hit him for another 2. Although technically, I would have done more damage, or no, I deal him X Infernal damage for X the amount of, so I dealt him 2, I deal him 2 again, plus 1. There we go. So that was actually good play. Alright, somebody can play a card. Let's let it be Impact. He'll play Accelerated Collision, deal a target 3 infernal damage, and he can play a card. We'll play Hurled Obstruction. Card enters play, Impact deals up to 3 targets 2 projectile damage each. Reduce damage dealt by villain targets by 1. At the start of your turn, destroy this card. That was the start of the environment turn. Those onlookers are not going to last too long. All aboard, here's the card I was talking about. This card is indestructible. I don't know what it is about Cauldron and indestructible environment cards, but there you go. When this card enters play, play the top card of the environment deck, Abandoned Factory. Whenever an ongoing or equipment card enters a hero trash pile, the villain character target with the lowest HP regains 2 hit points. When a transport card would be destroyed, you may destroy this card instead. I think that might be a good idea. At the end of the environment turn, the players may activate the travel text of a transport card. If they do, they may destroy that card at the start of the next environment turn. That's one of the things that I'm not too sure about this. It's like, why wait until the start of the environment turn? I guess because of the interaction with the Abandoned Factory, because I'm looking at this going, okay, I can travel the Zeppelin and destroy it and then destroy the factory instead, but I at least have to wait through another round of stuff to happen. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't even care what the travel text is. Increase all damage by 1 until the start of the next environment turn. Here's hoping that helps more than it hurts. Alright, Omnitron flips. He gets a drone, and he gets a drone. So he's doing 1 plus the number of drones in place, so that's 3, 4, 3 to the highest, and Titan form goes off. And then this is doing 4, 5, 4 to the highest, reduce to 3. Okay, as very nice as the onlookers have been, they're not going to survive this round, so I'm going to go ahead and Lightning Slash. It'll be 5, 6 damage to him, and they unfortunately die. We were not careful in our fighting, and the civilians paid the price. And then he'll go ahead and Cold Rain, 3 a pop. Nice. This is a fun environment. I like the interactions here. It's been destroy all environment cards. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. So he's going to skip his play phase. And I'll just go ahead and Chaplain, hit him for 3, draw a card, and heal 1. Bunker, don't give no fucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 3, and 2, and he draws 2 cards. One of these days, maybe he'll get to play them. Okay, start of his turn, Hurled Obstruction is destroyed, so that means villain character target with the lowest HP regains 2. Okay, I wonder if I can finish him off. Oh no, that's multiple targets, shoot. Play Meditate again, draw a card. I will Force Blast and destroy local microgravity to increase that to 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will destroy Meditate to deal a target 5 infernal damage, and Omnitron is destroyed. That was really cool. I'm liking how this environment plays. Let's take a look at the rest of the deck here real quick. We've got the Smooth Criminal. She's a gangster, 102. This is the one card that I have to look really askance at, because she's pretty powerful. Reduce damage dealt to gangsters by 1. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals each hero target X projectile damage, where X is 1 plus the number of transports in play. There are 3 transport cards, so she can potentially deal 4 damage to everybody, because kind of want to keep the transports out because they have some good abilities, what with the travel text and all aboard. On the other hand, you know, if all aboard is not out, you can destroy them for no downside. So you've got altering history. Whenever this card or any other environment card is destroyed, this card deals the 2 non-environment targets the lowest HP, 2 psychic damage each. Again, gives you some trade-off. 310 to Rook City. Transport. When this card enters play, play the top card of the environment deck. Travel. Play the top card of each other deck in turn order, starting with the villain deck. That's one of the ones, if all aboard is out, you want to do that every round, because 1 villain card play for H hero card plays is usually a good trade-off. I think this is the other transport. Yeah, the SS Escape. When this card enters play, each target regains 2 hit points. Travel, each player draws a card. Each villain target regains 3 hit points. That's one you've really got to think about. Harkin Parrish Jr., 8 hit points. He's the other gangster. When this card enters play, the hero with the highest HP must discard a card, and each other player must discard a card that shares a keyword with that card. You better hope Captain Cosmic is the highest. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP H projectile damage. And he's tough, but he's also like the big card in the deck, so that's fine. And we have the Cervantes Club. At the end of the environment turn, 1 hero character regains X HP and discards the top X cards of their deck, where X is 1, 2, or 3. Notice it doesn't say up to 3, it's 1, 2, or 3, so you have to do at least 1. If any 1-shots are discarded this way, this is the card I was talking about. If any 1-shots were discarded this way, that player discards 2 cards, then draws a card. So you can regain up to 3 hit points, but that increases the likelihood that you're going to lose some of your hand. But that is Catchwater Harbor. I don't know how complete it is yet. I will, of course, link to the thread in the video description. I look forward to seeing and testing the other things that start coming out for Cauldron. Flip!